Imagine waking up in the morning, stretching your legs out of bed, and instead of the usual stiffness, you feel light. Your knees bend without resistance, your ankles don't pop or ache, and your fingers don't feel like they've rusted overnight. Sounds too good to be true? For millions of older adults, stiffness, joint pain, and swelling are daily battles fought silently. But here's the surprising truth. Many of these issues don't come solely from wear and tear. A hidden culprit is at play: collagen depletion. Collagen is the glue that holds our bodies together. It's in our skin, our bones, our joints, and even our blood vessels. But after age 40, especially post-50, our natural collagen production drops like a stone. And unless we support it through our diet and lifestyle, our body simply can't keep up. The result? Pain, swelling, reduced mobility, and a growing fear of falling or slowing down. But here's the good news, and it's very good. You can fight back, naturally, safely, powerfully. Today, we're diving into 8 powerful, collagen-boosting foods that help your body heal from the inside out. These foods don't just reduce swelling, they rebuild your joints, strengthen your ligaments, and restore youthful flexibility to your legs and body. Even better, they're all available in your local grocery store. But don't expect the usual suspects like drink more water or eat your veggies. We're going deeper into foods backed by real science, traditional wisdom, and decades of nutritional research. And to make things even more practical, we'll share the right way to eat them, real-life examples from seniors who saw big changes, and the common mistakes that stop these foods from working. So if you've been battling swollen knees, sore ankles, or aching hips, or you simply want to walk, garden, dance, and enjoy life with confidence, again, stick with us. What you learn today could change the way your body feels for years to come. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Egg yolks, the underrated joint healer. For decades, egg yolks were demonized. Too much cholesterol, we were told. Stick to egg whites, they said. But science caught up, and now we know. Egg yolks are one of the most powerful natural sources of collagen-building nutrients. Let's break it down. Egg yolks contain choline, which helps produce collagen and maintain cell structure. Vitamin D, essential for bone strength and joint health. Biotin, a B vitamin crucial for skin and connective tissue repair. And small but significant amounts of glycine and proline, 2 amino acids your body uses to produce collagen. But why does this matter for seniors? As we age, our skin may sag, but more importantly, our connective tissues, the cartilage in your knees, the tendons in your hips start breaking down. Glycine and proline help your body rebuild those tissues from within. Without them, your body struggles to maintain basic joint function. Let me tell you a true story. Marjorie, 74, from Sacramento, had been struggling with swelling in her knees for 5 years. She was cautious about taking supplements because of her medications, but her dietitian suggested something simple. Add 1 whole egg every morning to her breakfast. Just 1. In 3 weeks, the swelling around her kneecaps had decreased. Within 6 weeks, her doctor noticed better range of motion in her joints. I didn't believe something so simple could help so much, she said. Pro tip: don't throw out the yolk. Scrambled eggs, soft-boiled, or even poached keep the yolk intact. Pair your eggs with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes or citrus. Why? Vitamin C helps your body absorb and utilize collagen more efficiently. Mistake to avoid: avoid overcooking the yolk. When egg yolks are hard-boiled or fried to dryness, some of the delicate nutrients can degrade. Egg yolks aren't just breakfast, they're natural medicine for your joints. Chapter 2. Pumpkin seeds, the small giant for inflammation. At first glance, pumpkin seeds may seem like a snack for autumn or something you scoop out and toss during Halloween. But don't let their size fool you. Pumpkin seeds are nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to fighting inflammation and protecting your joints. Let's look at the science. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, which supports collagen production and joint repair. Magnesium, which relaxes muscles and improves circulation. Omega-3 fatty acids, known to reduce inflammation. Antioxidants that protect cells from wear and tear. One of the main reasons older adults struggle with leg pain isn't just cartilage loss, it's chronic low-grade inflammation, the kind you can't see but can feel. It builds up around joints, limiting movement and causing stiffness. And here is George's story. George, 68, a retired firefighter from Michigan, had arthritis in his right ankle, result of years on the job. He took pain meds, but disliked the side effects. One day, a friend handed him a jar of roasted pumpkin seeds. "Eat a handful every day," the friend said. George did just that for 3 months. Not only did he experience less stiffness, but his post-walk swelling reduced noticeably. He was surprised when his doctor mentioned his CRP, a marker for inflammation, had dropped. How to use pumpkin seeds. Snack. A handful, about 1 ounce, per day is enough. Sprinkle on salads or blend into smoothies. Grind into powder and mix with yogurt or oatmeal. Mistake to avoid. Avoid seeds coated with sugar or excessive salt. Go for raw or dry roasted seeds without additives. Additional tips for you. Pair pumpkin seeds with vitamin E-rich foods like avocados or sunflower seeds for extra joint support. Chapter 3. Canned salmon with bones. The calcium-collagen combo. Now this might sound strange. Canned salmon? With bones? Yes, Aunt, here's why it's a joint saver. Salmon, especially when canned with bones, provides natural collagen from the soft, edible bones and skin, calcium in a highly absorbable form, omega-3 fatty acids, among the strongest natural anti-inflammatory agents, vitamin D and protein, both essential for muscle and bone maintenance. What makes canned salmon with bones so powerful is the combination of bone-building minerals with inflammation-reducing fats. It's like giving your joints both the bricks and the workers they need to rebuild. Scientific insight. A 2021 study published in Nutrients found that seniors who consumed oily fish 2-3 times per week had significantly lower levels of joint pain and stiffness compared to those who ate it rarely. The collagen from fish, skin, and bones was especially effective. Story from the field. Anita, 71 from Austin, had always avoided canned fish. "It smelled weird," she joked. But after learning how salmon bones were edible and loaded with calcium and collagen, she gave it a try. She started making salmon patties twice a week. Within 2 months, her mobility improved. The creaking in her knees faded, and she could walk her dog again without bracing herself every time she stood up. How to eat it. Try salmon patties with herbs and lemon juice. Mix into chili or pasta sauce for extra protein and collagen. Combine with sweet potatoes or avocado for a senior-friendly anti-inflammatory meal. Mistake to avoid. Don't discard the soft bones. They're edible and packed with nutrients. Just mash them with a fork and mix them in. Expert tip. Pair canned salmon with leafy greens, like kale or spinach, for enhanced calcium absorption. Chapter 4. Chicken skin. The forgotten superfood. Let's be honest thou many times. Have you been told to remove the skin from your chicken? Too greasy. Too unhealthy. But guess what? That skin you've been tossing away is loaded with natural collagen. And for older adults dealing with joint pain or swelling, it can be one of the most therapeutic parts of the bird. Chicken skin is particularly rich in type I and type 3 collagen, the same types that make up your ligaments, tendons, and skin. It also contains glycine and proline, key amino acids your body uses to rebuild damaged connective tissue. Why it works. When you eat collagen-rich foods like chicken skin, your body doesn't just absorb the collagen as is it, breaks it down into amino acids, then rebuilds it into new collagen where it's needed most. For many seniors, that's the knees, hips, ankles, shoulders, and even the lower back. Real-life example. Helen, 67 from North Carolina, had always followed the low-fat, no-skin rule when cooking chicken. But her daughter, a nutritionist, challenged her one day, "Mom, what if the very thing you're throwing away is what your joints are missing?" Helen began roasting her chicken with the skin on, making sure it was crispy but not charred. Within a month, her fingers, usually stiff in the morning, felt more flexible. After 2 months, she noticed less soreness in her knees after gardening. She didn't change anything else in her diet. How to eat chicken skin for joint health. Roast or bake with the skin on. Avoid deep frying. It destroys collagen and adds inflammatory oils. Try bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. They're cheaper, tastier, and collagen-rich. Mistake to avoid. Overcooking. Burnt skin can develop harmful compounds. Aim for crispy but golden brown. Bonus tip. Combine chicken skin meals with collagen boosters like lemon juice, vitamin C, and leafy greens for even greater absorption. Chicken skin isn't just flavor, it's functional food for aging joints. Chapter 5. Gelatin. Grandma's secret weapon. You've probably heard of gelatin. Maybe you've even made it from a packet. But did you know that gelatin is one of the most concentrated sources of collagen you can eat, especially type 2 collagen, which helps cushion joints? That wobbly dessert Grandma used to make? It was secretly feeding her joints, skin, and bones. Why gelatin matters. Gelatin is derived from animal bones and connective tissue. When cooked, it transforms into a gel-like protein that's rich in glycine, proline, and hydroxyprolineal, vital building blocks for healthy joints, skin elasticity, and gut health. As we age, our joints lose moisture and become more brittle. Gelatin attracts and retains water in your cartilage, helping to re-lubricate stiff knees and hips. Scientific backing. In a 24-week study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, older adults who consumed gelatin daily with vitamin C showed greater collagen synthesis and less joint pain than those who didn't. The researchers concluded that gelatin may help prevent degenerative joint conditions. I have a real story to tell you. Norma, 76, from Oregon, had trouble standing after sitting for long periods. Her knees locked up, and she dreaded moving from couch to kitchen. A friend introduced her to gelatinate, the sugary kind from the store, but unflavored gelatin powder mixed into her tea and soups. She started with 1 tablespoon a day. After a month, she noticed her knees no longer made the cracking sound they used to. By the second month, getting up felt smoother and less painful. How to use gelatin. Mix unflavored gelatin powder into soups, smoothies, or even coffee. Make homemade bone broth jelly or soft desserts with minimal sugar. Add to tea before bed. Glycine and gelatin promotes better sleep, which helps recovery. Mistake to avoid. Using flavored gelatin with added sugars, dyes, or preservatives. These can be inflammatory and counteract the benefits. Pair with vitamin C from berries or citrus. Magnesium from dark chocolate or nuts. Grandma was onto something. That wiggly little dish? It's pure gold for your knees and joints? Chapter 6. Sardines with skin and bones. The ocean's collagen bomb? You either love them or hate them, but sardines are one of the most nutrient-dense, joint-supporting foods on the planet, especially when eaten whole, with skin and soft bones included. Yes, we're talking about those little fish in the tin can. Don't underestimate them. What makes sardines special? Collagen-rich skin and bones support joint and skin repair. Calcium and phosphorus help rebuild bone density. Vitamin D and B12 support energy and mood, crucial for mobility and independence. Omega-3 fats, EPA and DHA, reduce inflammation like few other nutrients can. Sardines are a one-stop shop for joint health and, unlike large fish, they're low in mercury. Real-life example. Paul, 73, from Florida, hated sardine until his physical therapist mentioned they were helping other clients reduce joint inflammation. Skeptical but curious, he started eating sardines 3 times a week on toast, in pasta, or mashed into avocado. Within 6 weeks, the swelling around his ankles was visibly reduced, and his morning foot pain was almost gone. He now calls sardines his anti-inflammatory fish buddies. How to eat sardines, even if you think you hate them. Mash into guacamole for a salty twist. Layer on sourdough toast with tomato and olive oil. Add to pasta with lemon and herbs. Mix with mustard and chopped boiled egg for a tuna salad feel. Mistake to avoid. Don't buy boneless or skinless versions. You lose the collagen and calcium benefits. Extra tip. Pair sardines with fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or pickles for added gut and joint support. Sardines may not win a popularity contest, but your knees will vote for them every time. Chapter 7. Bone broth. The ancient elixir for modern joints. If there's one food that combines collagen, minerals, amino acids, and joint-soothing hydration, it's bone broth. This centuries-old remedy has made a major comeback in modern nutrition, and for good reason. Bone broth is nature's multivitamin for your joints. What makes bone broth so powerful? Made by simmering bones, typically from chicken, beef, or fish, for hours. Bone broth releases type 2 collagen, key for cartilage. Gelatin helps lubricate joints. Glucosamine and chondroitin, natural compounds found in joint cartilage. Electrolytes, to fight inflammation and help with muscle cramps. Calcium and magnesium, for strong bones and nerve support. It's not just soup, it's liquid gold for aging bodies. Story time. Eleanor, 79, had tried almost every supplement on the market: glucosamine tablets, turmeric capsules, fish oil. Some helped, some didn't. Her granddaughter, a chef, brought her a jar of homemade bone broth and said, "Just try a mug a day." Eleanor began sipping warm bone broth every afternoon like tea. Within a few weeks, she reported less stiffness in her hips and shoulders, and smoother digestion too. She eventually replaced her afternoon coffee with bone broth and hasn't looked back since. How to make bone broth at home. Save bones from roasted chicken, beef ribs, or fish heads. Add to a large pot with carrots, onions, celery, garlic, and a splash of apple cider vinegar to draw minerals from the bone. Simmer gently for 12-24 hours. Strain and store in jars in the fridge or freezer. Too busy to cook? Buy organic bone broth from health food stores. Just check for minimal ingredients and no MSG or preservatives. When to drink it? In the morning to hydrate joints. Before bed to promote overnight repair. As a base for soups, stews, or even smoothies. Yes, really. Bone broth doesn't just support joint. It strengthens the entire foundation of your body. Chapter 8. Collagen-Rich citrus recipes. When vitamin C meets collagen? Now, you've learned about collagen-rich foods, but here's the twist. Your body can't use collagen effectively without vitamin C. That's where citrus fruits come in. Oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits, these aren't just refreshing. They contain ascorbic acid, a nutrient that plays a critical role in collagen synthesis. Without enough vitamin C, your body can't bind collagen fibers properly. Why citrus is a collagen powerhouse? Vitamin C converts amino acids, like proline and lysine, into usable collagen, acts as an antioxidant to protect joints from free radicals, helps reduce skin sagging and joint stiffness. When combined with collagen-rich foods like chicken, skin, bone broth, or gelatin, citrus takes your joint repair process to the next level. Real story for you. Marvin, 68, loved his steak and potatoes but never cared much for fruit. His doctor advised him to increase vitamin C after noticing signs of early joint degeneration. Reluctantly, Marvin began drinking fresh lemon water in the morning and added slices of orange to his lunch. His wife also began making citrus-glazed salmon and collagen smoothies with grapefruit juice, gelatin, and spinach. Within 3 weeks, Marvin's shoulder, which had been nagging him for years, felt more mobile, and his afternoon slumps disappeared. Citrus-based collagen boosting recipes. Citrus collagen smoothie. 1 cup orange juice. 1/2 banana. 1 terabyte SP unflavored collagen powder or gelatin. 1 handful spinach. Blend and enjoy. Lemon garlic bone broth soup. Simmer bone broth with garlic, lemon zest, ginger, and green. Citrus sardine salad. Mix sardines, arugula, olive oil, and grapefruit slices. Grapefruit gelatin cups. Combine gelatin with fresh grapefruit juice and a touch of honey. Chill until set. Tip: always use fresh citrus juice, not bottled. Store-bought juices often lose vitamin C quickly and may contain added sugars. With the right pairings, citrus becomes the ultimate collagen activator for your body. So there you have it, 8 collagen-rich foods that could transform the way your legs and joints feel, move, and recover every single day. Whether you start your morning with a boiled egg, sip on a warm cup of bone broth in the afternoon, or simply squeeze a bit of fresh lemon into your water, each small choice is a quiet investment in your joint health. Remember, taking care of your body doesn't have to mean strict routines or dramatic changes. It's a journey of patience, self-respect, and tuning into the needs of the body that has carried you through so much. Those legs, those joints, they've helped you walk through decades of life's moments. Now it's time to return the favor with kindness and care. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with someone you love, and hit that subscribe healthy life button so you never miss another simple, natural tip to live stronger and feel better every day. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay active, stay kind to yourself, and stay healthy.